Hi Gemini, welcome to your November readings. This is going to be a general spread from now to the end of the month. We'll see what the energy and the cards have to say. Let's start off by getting some angel messages to kind of direct us into this weather we're going to be dealing with this month. Angel guides and spirits, what are the messages for Gemini? What would be most helpful for them to hear? Healing angel. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Inspiration, a new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. Listen and take action. This is an inspiration from high above. Sacred knowledge. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. Wisdom, everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. And the bottom of the deck is miracle. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. Gemini, for you, I feel like there has been... It feels like it's a slowdown, but it's almost like, you know what I kind of feel? I kind of feel indifferent. Like I can't control this. I'm going to allow everything that's meant to be come about. Like if there's people around you that are expecting things from you, you're like, it's kind of like, I want to say detaching a little bit, but it's not. It's a little bit different. It's just kind of allowing. This person's dealing, like I feel like you can see people really clearly right now. That person's dealing with their stuff, that's not mine. That person, you know, it's fine for right now. There's nothing I can do about it. So kind of allowing people to handle their own stuff. So if people typically kind of come to you for advice or come to you for your opinion, or need your support, I feel like right now, actually, with your healing cards and your miracle cards, it feels like you're kind of, there's something brewing here for you. It's like, I'm busy with my own stuff right now, actually. I feel like this is a good way to go about the season. To kind of, I don't want to say close yourself off, but just kind of protect your energy. Because people might be coming towards you because I feel a little bit solid. Your energy feels a little bit solid to me. I mean, not a little bit, a lot of it. You guys feel good. I feel like a lot of people are going to be kind of coming to you. Looking for, because I feel like a lot of people are a little bit stuck in the mud, looking for you for fun, for answers, for insight, for help, for a night out. Like I feel like if you've ever been looking for a friend to go out with, like they're all coming to you. They know. They're like, what do you have planned, Gemini? What are you doing? I'm feeling like this. How can I? Like I feel like people are looking at you. Be careful with your energy. What's the central energy for Gemini? What's the central energy for Gemini? Yeah, look at this card. A lot of people coming at you, and you're kind of defending your energy. I'm handling all I need to handle right now. I gotta take care of me first. Really. It's like picking and choosing your battles. But this is, look, somebody that's kind of on top of things. They've got it handled. They're grounded. They've got a good stance. They actually have a favorable stance here. And they're getting to pick and choose. Okay, I wanna take this work and I don't want to take that work. I want to, take a call with this person and I can't deal with that person right now. It's like being very cautious about what's coming at you. Interesting. What's helping or hindering this situation? It's so interesting. I mean, you guys know I'm pretty much a Gemini. I'm born May 20th, so the day it turns into Gemini, and I travel. I don't live anywhere. And a lot of my friends are kind of wanting to do the same. They're wanting to start their own business. They're wanting to branch out. They're like, what are you doing? Can I come where you are? What do you know, and in my heart of hearts, I absolutely love having community. I love having people around me. But I mean, there's boundaries here. Okay, absolutely, of course. Please, I would love to have company. You have to figure your stuff out, though, right? I can't take on that workload right now. I'm trying to figure it out for myself. Like when I'm talking about my next move, or, you know, an idea that I'd like to create. Of course, I'd love the support, but let me figure out my stuff right now. I can't add the energy of the responsibility of another person into my planning or my, you know, because it feels like there's a need for protection. And kind of, I'm feeling wearing many masks. So I don't know if this helps, but it's like, okay, so is this a situation for me to be my caring friend or my loving friend, but, you know, with a little bit harsher of a truth right now? What is actually going to benefit somebody else and me? My space, my energy. What's helping or hindering? The Seven of Wands for Gemini. The Page of Wands. It's like you have a direction. I'm going this way. There's a seed planted. This feels right for me. I've got to follow that first, and everything else is welcome to fall in line. I have space. I have infinite amounts of abundance and energy. I can tap into source consciousness. But for right now, I've got to focus on the beginning of this path that I'm on, whatever's starting out. This is an idea. This is a direction, but it's talking about something that has to do with the spark of inspiration, right? What's in the subconscious for Gemini? What's in Gemini's higher self? What would their higher self like them to know? The Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot of newness brewing. When I see pages, it's very, it's something that hasn't quite materialized yet, but we're working on it. We've set the intention, you know, the manifesting has begun, the direction has been set. We're just waiting for things to fall into line. And that's perfect for Scorpio season, which is that energy of death and rebirth, right? You know, this time of reflective energy to kind of say what's serving me, what isn't serving me, a period of review here, especially with Mercury retrograde. We have Uranus retrograde in Taurus. So the subconscious is saying the seed has already been planted. The universe, we hear you. We know where you want to go. We know what you're manifesting. We are doing the work as well. We're here, we're supporting you. You're supporting you. What's in the past for Gemini? What's in the past? No, too many. What's in the past for Gemini? Three of Swords. Three of Swords is in the past. So there was a path that wasn't working. There was an ending. This can feel like betrayal. This can feel a little bit painful, but I like that it's in the past. I mean, it's making us extra cautious what we step into next, where we're planting our next seeds. So I feel like this has brought about a certain level of awareness, perhaps where we were settling for less than. I mean, if this is like, say, a person and they're cheating, like, that's not what we're settling for, unless that's an intention set from the very beginning, like we are open, right? Otherwise, it's based on lies. And I feel like that's going back to Uranus and Aries, which a lot of us are used to, you know, kind of building things up, and it's kind of just the rug being pulled out from under us. We're in this season of Taurus, and it's in this review process. It's saying, trust that what we're doing next is based on a solid foundation. If you don't have space in your heart at this moment for, you know, extra energy, be aware. Say, I need to figure my own stuff out first. I would love to have your company, or I would love to have, your support, but not yet. I'm still in this review, and I feel like this is all the way lasting until mid-January, where we're doing stuff for ourselves that feel good for us. I don't want to say not thinking of other people, but I want to say you first at this moment in time. You are manifesting something big. I mean, the seed has been planted. Let's see where this goes, though. What is the current energy for Gemini? What's the current energy for Gemini? The King of Swords, yeah. The King of Swords, he's a level of mastery. But he has the sword of truth. I love this card. I actually love the King of Swords. He knows that what's best for him, what his truth is so powerful, is so strong, is so absolute, that when he speaks it, when he acts on it, when he embodies it, it creates transformation. Look at the back of his throne. It's all butterflies. It creates positive transformation. Butterflies to me are all about the caterpillar, the metamorphosis, the death and rebirth process. And this is something that's very aligned with their soul's truth. This isn't just, this is deep. This is deep. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, obviously. What's in the near future? Whoa, 2 cards falling out. Success, emotional fulfillment. Somebody speaking their truth. Some of you, if this is a relationship and somebody's been holding back, it's because they're letting go of their past hurts. They're coming forward to speak their truth. I feel like some of you, I don't know, the holidays are a good time for it. A lot of people do it then. Some of you guys could be getting married, though, getting proposed to. This is somebody's wish come true. Somebody's, traveling towards a person. This is a movement towards commitment, though. Movement more so, though, more importantly, towards a wish come true. There's success after a battle. I don't know why I can't speak in this reading. What is in the position of power for Gemini this month? What is in the position of power? The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a leader, a business owner. Somebody's very, very, you're having 2 kings showing up, masters of their suit, right? Their truth that brings about the manifestations that they want to see in their money, in their home, in their family, in their relationship dynamics, everything Taurus, which I feel like is, again, when it goes direct, January 10th, expect the work that's being put in now, the boundaries being set now, the intentions being set now to come into fruition. So this is in your position of power. If you have somebody like this in your life, we're talking about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but more so somebody very grounded, somebody very good with money. It's called to be a father figure. It's in your power to kind of lean on them, to consult them, to ask for help from them. But I feel like more so it's important to kind of put an emphasis on this card. What am I bringing about? What am I manifesting? How am I manifesting my money? Because we're setting the stage for a huge cycle here. We are at the end of a decade. We're in Scorpio season, the season about death and rebirth. We're at the end of the year. A lot of us are going through massive transformation. I feel like you are no exception to that rule here. We're all in this collective. There's no escape. Massive setting boundaries to get success, essentially, is what your reading's about so far. Emotional success. Ooh, you have soulmate love. Your business can be your soulmate in this reading, because it's about money, it's about pentacle. But you could be attracting in somebody that's like you. Business owner. Very motherly, fatherly energy. So if you're wanting to start a family, this is the perfect counterpart. King and Queen of Pentacles, this is in the environment. This is external to you coming in. This is what the stars are aligning to give you. More money. I feel money specifically, but I also feel relationship for a lot of you. Yeah, as I say that at the bottom of the deck. As we move through Scorpio season, which is the season of death and rebirth, I feel like towards the end, after the Mercury retrograde that we're already in the shadow phase of, there's a resurrection of good in your life. There's a reason why I feel like way beyond this month, way earlier, why all of this has been going on. I'm being drawn to say it's going to be better than, with these two cards, I mean, it's the only position where two cards fell out. Expect extreme fulfillment, extreme happiness. Better than you could have expected or could have wished for. What's in the position of what Gemini needs to know? What would be helpful for them to know for this month? One falling out. Be ready to receive. It's saying, it's kind of like this double-edged sword. Be reserved about where you're giving your energy, but don't completely close off to the blessings that are coming in. Be selective. I feel like tune into your intuition in Scorpio season. Going to be on point. I've been feeling this for everybody. You can trust it. Because when something real comes in, have the eyes to see that. Got to put on your mask of, I deserve everything and everything's coming towards me and I deserve it. And I have the eyes to see the perfect one that comes in. The perfect opportunity, the perfect offer, the perfect scenario, the perfect love, whatever feels like abundance, whatever you can pinpoint that you've been wanting. It's absolutely on its way, but the universe is saying, are you ready? I almost want to say, set boundaries for yourself, for your energy. Especially if you're feeling distrustful. Even distrustful of yourself, because ultimately that's what it is. What's the outcome? Ace of Wands. New creative start. New job, new love, new passionate, exciting opportunity brought to you by the hand of Source that has growth potential. So here you start off holding back a lot of offers, just holding back, having that defensive stance. But something changes. Something comes in. I mean, we have success, emotional fulfillment, King and Queen of Pentacles. And it's kind of like you need to know that there's going to be a little bit of doubt here because this is a brand new pattern that you've never experienced before. So you can actually trust this when it comes in. We're actually working through the correct discernment. This is excitement. So if you've accepted things in the past that didn't feel exciting, kind of led to this energy, kind of this ending, this heartbreak. I feel like learning discernment and learning when things are true and authentic and coming in that excite you, listening to that gut feeling. Whew, nice energy. I love this. What is, clarify the Ace of Wands for me. Clarify the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning because there's an ending of the old patterning, the old baggage that we were carrying around. This is what Scorpio season is here to do. I feel like it's going to point it out to you. What you're working through, it's going to point it out to you. You'll know. And you'll know the time when it feels right. You'll grab this. I love this. You're going to be excited. Yeah, this period's about healing. Sorry, I'm just looking forward in the cards. Let's get an oracle card for you guys. What are you doing? My wolf dog that lives here in Bali. It's a huge Pyrenees, way taller than me when he stands up. Yeah. One message for Gemini, please. One message for Gemini would be helpful for them to hear this month. She rests to create. Rest. Take care of your own energy. Relax. You don't have to push forward towards anything. You can allow. You can have faith. Where do I keep putting that book? I keep hiding it on myself. Oh. So let me read this. Your energy is a precious resource, and there are ways of being that can enhance it, amplify it, and replenish it. Give yourself sufficient rest, and you shall find the way forward more effortless. Explore the lifestyle that grows your inner resources rather than requiring constant exertion and exhaustion to accomplish an endless list of external pursuits. You need this shift in being now because you are ready to accomplish more. For this to take place, there needs to be less effort and more wisdom. Trust and value what can be accomplished through rest. It says, in a reading, you have more than enough energy to bring to life the sacred visions held within your heart. An increase of energy and peacefulness is indicated. You are guided to choose high energy people, places, and purposes. Yeah. Sorry, I love when cards like this, because I always take them for kind of wrapping up. And this feels like total, encompassing energy of your entire reading. This does not necessarily mean that which is highly stimulating. Rather, it refers to that which regenerates you with peacefulness and joy. Give generously to yourself to be able to give generously to others. You have unusual ideas or ways of being that suit you, but may not suit others. Work with what works for you best without trying to force yourself to conform. This brings well-being and creative success. Nana Baluku is the African grandmother creatrix, the supreme feminine creative principle. She created the universe, then rested. The intersection of rest and extraordinary creative power is repeated in numerous spiritual traditions from varied cultures around the world. It is also repeated in the lives of inspirational innovators in varied fields of disciplines from the sciences to the arts. When you are boldly ambitious and creatively confident for the fulfillment of your life purpose and heart-inspired plans, it may seem that rest is the last thing you have time for. There is so much to be accomplished, yet the conscious use of deep rest allows us to connect closely to the divine creative genius. Taking time for renewing stillness can allow us to work smarter rather than just always working harder. Beautiful message for you guys. I hope this reading brought some clarity, some confirmation. There is definitely a new start. I mean, if we're talking about love, if some of you guys came here for love, I mean, we do have the soulmate energy. We have the wish come true. We have the potential of, I feel like committed union here, but I feel like more importantly, you'll know this person because it will feel right, but you'll also, one of the telling ways is if it feels right sometimes. It's like, are we attracted to them? Does this person vibe with me? Do I feel their similar vibration? Or am I trying to make this work? Am I too cerebral about it? Because your gut will tell you. Listen to your gut. Beautiful reading. All right, guys, if you want a personal reading from me, I'll leave the information in the box below. And if you feel guided to give a donation, I'll leave that link as well. As always, I appreciate all of your support, no matter what it is. Likes, subscribes, it all helps the channel. So I appreciate you guys. And I will be back soon with more. All right, bye, guys.